Good morning. It is a nice balmy 26 degrees this morning. A little chilly inside the farmhouse because we don't got the heat hooked up yet and we don't have the first floor insulated, but we do have the ceiling done and the floor in the bedroom, the ceiling in the living room. That is all done. And we do have it all finished in the laundry room, but this one will be getting covered up. This is the hand-hewn beams left natural. And that's what the hand-hewn beams look like after we finished them. I think that looks so much better. What are your thoughts? Do you like this look better or that look? We still need to put a finish on the ceiling boards, but we can do that after. We're gonna jump on over into the study room, which will be the study, and then it'll be the craft room above floor. So we got the first board started and already in place. I didn't video that. That's just like a slow, tedious process trying to get that first one up and matched to go up against the post because they're all old hand-hewn beams and they're not straight. So I had to make notches. We had to get that installed. So that took a little while. That is done and it looks oh so nice. Let me show you. It's nice and tight all the way across. There'll be sheetrock that covers that up later. But for now, we are nice and tight where we need to be. If you guys can hear, I got the cold for the season. It's starting to clear up and go away, but man, I don't like getting a cold. It's just a pain in the butt. So yeah, now we got the first board up. Let's get the rest of them going. It'll be a little bit slower once we get to here. Not slower, but we'll have to do some more thinking and some nice woodworking to get everything to line up nicely here and to match good with this little header we did over the door. And we got that looking good. So yeah, I kind of like the accent of that old header. That'll look nice once we have this all filled in. And then we'll get to this one. I left some of the old nails. I just think that looks cool in there.
We just love how that room turned out with the floor. We're going to continue on in the cabin room. It's going to be different because of course it's a different shape. And we have, or I have, big plans for the cabin room. So I'm excited for that room. Unfortunately, I think we're going to end up with a problem when we're laying this floor in here, but we're going to get to that when we get there.
So I gotta go to you.
No, I can't come any closer to me, but I need to get pushed in more.
Go ahead and pre-drill that one and then go boom, boom. Oh. That's as tight as it's gonna get.
Where do you want it? Right here?
That one. It's going. It's good. And then you can put that one and don't do this one yet. We'll do this one after. So it gotta go to you. Yep.
Yep, good.
How's that?
Yep, perfect.
Are you tight?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and
Yeah, it looks like the middle is a little bit not tight.
I'll
But
start and I'll work my way towards you. My end right here is tight. So we've been going through and picking out the boards that have a nice ceiling side and a bad floor side and putting them here because we're going to have a wall. So like this imperfection right here, which is a bunch of mineral. Doesn't show on the other side. And then there'll be a wall here, so that's gonna be hidden anyways. Do the walk.
Good.
Okay, you can go ahead and get your end, and I'll stop down there and come back.
Push it a little bit my way. I don't think so. Yeah.
Let's get your end in tight.
I don't know if that's possible.
All right, I guess
I
I'll
think
have
this because these are pushing down on it maybe.
yeah, here, let me, yes, I gotta come down there. Bring all my tools and I'll start working back this way.
Yeah, it's there we go.
I'm gonna need a 2x4 or 2x6, something scrap that is at least 48 inches long, if not longer, that I can set here. And then I'm gonna need a short something that is like a foot long. We'll set it here and then we'll screw this side to it, and then we can take all this garbage out. Then we can get this floor under this, set this back on it, and then take this brace out. And then we can continue this way.
My side's fine. Come in. Ow.
You're good. Actually, this whole board's pretty good.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Just like you, babe. Beautiful.
Good?
Yep. to angle it. Pick up on the staircase a little bit. Hold on, let me get it. Let me pick up on my end. Hold on. Go to the other side. You have a board and a nail you're gonna have to remove. There you go. Now you can grab it with your fingers. Now we should be able to get it. There we go.
We're on our last long board. We just had to cut out a groove there because that is the end. We have a nice board at the end of the stairs, and then it'll have a little roof or ceiling over there. And then we'll start doing the short pieces, and the short pieces without any cuts go a lot faster.
Yeah, I'll take that one too in a second and get this one up. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. You can find, you can let go. I got it.
Do you want this moved into there or into here?
Probably just put it in the pantry.
I just finished cutting up the last of the boards. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to finish because we need some more boards. We didn't like all of them, so we are getting them replaced because we're being pretty picky because it's a floor and a ceiling, and some of the boards just weren't good enough to do either the floor or the ceiling or both. So we're only gonna get a little over halfway.
Unfortunately, we were on a good roll too. I think we were like 14 short. We used all the ones that we could. So like say they didn't have a good floor, we put those in an area where the floor wasn't going to be seen. And the ones that didn't have a good ceiling, we put those back there where the ceiling's not going to be seen. But now we have 14 left that we can't hide. So they're going to have to swap them out, and it's going to take a few days before we can get them, which is a bummer because it would have been nice to finish this all up today. We would have been able to, too, unfortunately. But
it will look better in the end.
it will. It's going to be worth waiting, but it just stinks that we have to. All right, Gina just left. Her and her sisters and her mother go for an annual Christmas weekend and go Christmas shopping and just have some girl family time. So they have left, or Gina has left to go to that. So before she left, she finished cutting the 4 floorboards that we have left. We have all the other ones we need. They're just not the nicest. But look at this. Bam. And bam. Oh, so nice. Oh yeah, I like that. It's gonna look so nice once all the walls are done and it really like sticks out and pops out. It looks good right now, but once it's all finished, it'll really look so nice. So tell me, would you guys use these boards on your floor and ceiling? This one is super torn up there. This is not, and this will be, these are all shown as the floor side. This one, you got this. You got that tear out on this one. Bigger ones up there. Here, you got that. So all that kind of stuff. I don't want that on our floor. There's more outside that we didn't bring in. These I'll have to bring back outside, but it's kind of a disappointment, not from the lumberyard we ordered it from, because they don't make it, but from the company that makes it. Like, you know this is going to be nice ceiling and floor material. It's what this stuff is used for. Why send that stuff? Like, it's just so frustrating. We had enough to finish. They're just not nice. It's like, ugh, you buy the material to do a job and it's not right. It's very frustrating. What am I supposed to do? Order 20 extra boards and then return them when I don't need them? Like, I just hate to do that. I hate to have to call and be like, hey, I need some boards swapped out. I got 14 of them that need to get swapped. And then it's like, how many do you get me? Because if you get me 14 and 5 of them are terrible, then we're gonna do this all over again. So yeah, we will see. I'll be here in a few days, which isn't the end of the world, but I just like being able to start a project and then finish that process. It stinks that we'll have a big old hole still. Let me get back up there. We'll finish getting these installed and then we'll measure and see how much more we got left. I will say it's oh so nice to be able to put flooring down on staging and be able to stand up and not having to be hunched over or nailing or anything like that. Down to the last board. Oh, going so good too. I hate that we just can't keep knocking them out. It's really nice seeing these floors coming together because they were pretty bad. Bam, we are done and we are short 64 inches. So 64 divided by 5 equals 13 pieces we are short. All right, this is as far as we got down here. Bam, it looks so good. Walking in from the kitchen, this will be the view. That's gonna look so nice once it's all done. So this area right here, yeah, it looks pretty ugly right now, but I'm going to make a faux beam. It's really not going to be a faux beam, but it's going to be an extension. I'm going to add on down under, out, and then we're going to box in below, and I'll show you why. We'd have to do this anyways, whether we had this here or not. This is the beam for this side of the house. Over here, the ceiling drops down to here. And even if I didn't drop it down lower, which I did to make it match the new ceiling over there, this would not have matched in with the beam. So no matter what, we would have had to put a board over here and make a beam look anyways. So now we're just gonna drop it down to the height of our ceiling when the ceiling's done, and then we'll come up, and then we'll go up and wrap this too all the way down there. We'll have to make the board look like a hand-hewn beam. So that will be fun to get to do that experience. I'm actually looking forward to it because I want to learn how to make stuff look like these beams right now, because it'd be cool to have the know-how of how to do that. And then it'll make a really nice transition into the kitchen and dining room. You'll just have a nice beam look here that'll blend in and match up with these ones. That looks so nice. Our lines are nice and straight. Same with this side. That'll all be sheetrock, so the only thing you'll see is that little header right there, and then the pine boards. Looks so good. So since we can't finish this floor, it's supposed to be a little bit warmer today than it has been. It's supposed to be in the 40s, and then it's supposed to get chilly. We need to line our chimney. We had a chimney company come out, look at it. It needs to be relined. We have 2 flues. Today we're only gonna line 1 flue. I ordered a custom cap for it, but that has not come in yet. We're gonna get up there while we have a nice day and line the main flue and get that done so we can get the heat hooked up in the house. And by doing the job ourselves, we're gonna be saving us enough money to pay for our kitchen cabinets. Yeah, you heard me right. It would cost that much to have somebody else come out and do it. I mean, I get it. Everybody's got to make money. You got to pay for your vehicles. You got to pay for your employees. You got to pay for your insurance. So I understand why it's so expensive, but the amount of money we get to save by doing it ourselves is pretty substantial. So we're going to get up there today and get it done. not good.
Can you see through it yet?
It's full of soot and everything too. So I don't know. It's gonna take me a little while to clean it out. Nope, not even to it yet.
Do you want me to call you?
Yeah, you can.
Going downstairs.
All right, we got the chimney liner installed. It was definitely a bugger. We were hitting clinkers or something, and I did not get the puller thing, but this is what we have so far. We have it through, and then we have our T put on like that. We're not going to concrete this in yet because I need to get some better RTV silicone to seal the inside of our T. And I didn't show you guys that, but this will come off later and I'll seal that up and I'll show you it at that point. But now I want to go back up on the roof, and I got a little adapter plate I want to put on, and I have to do some cutting up there, probably of the adapter plate and of the excess liner. So let's go back up above and get that done. That's one flue lined. We still got to line the other flue. We just got to figure out which size liner we want to put in that flue. And I have a custom rain cap ordered, but it wasn't done in time for this nice weather today to get this chimney lined. So next time we come up, we got a cap and another liner to do. That went pretty good. When we get down below, we'll talk about how everything went, but all of this will be covered up with a rain cap, which will be nice. We don't have to worry about water getting in anywhere. I think we got the chimney liner in just in time. I would not want to be up on the roof today. That's snow. Not a lot, but enough to make the roof slippery and not fun to be on. Let's go down in the basement and I'll show you what we have left to do. All right, we have our T in. Where this T connects, it's a two-piece in there. I need to get some silicone, some RTV silicone, and seal it good, but I can't do that yet. I have our stovepipe on, so we know it is where it needs to go. Unfortunately, nobody local had like a caulking tube size full of the RTV silicone. That's what we need to that length to get in there. So I ordered it. That should be here later today or tomorrow. And then we will concrete up the remaining opening of the hole and get that sealed in. So this project has to be put on hold until that shows up. But I am glad we got all of this done now, because the snow on the roof, it would not have been fun. I'm kind of glad we ran out of boards for the upstairs floor, because yesterday was beautiful weather to get the chimney liner in. And if I had the boards, I might have wanted to finish those up, and I would have missed the opportunity to do the chimney liner, if that makes sense. So it's kind of a blessing that we ran out of boards to get that done. So I'm glad we got this done, if you guys know what I mean. We are keeping an eye on the temperatures everywhere in the house. So right now it's 49 degrees in the basement. I'm happy with 49 degrees. We don't have to worry about any pipes freezing. So yeah, that makes me feel good. We're just keeping an eye on the temperatures in the house until we can get the furnace hooked up, working. Be nice once we're all rough wired, because then we can get spray foam done. And once the spray foam is done, the whole house will be insulated. We still need to replace some windows, but it'll be nice to have it holding heat nicely, so we don't have to worry about anything freezing here. And we can be working in the comfort of heat and not freezing our booty cheeks off, if you know what I mean. This is where we're gonna end this video. I'm gonna jump on cleaning up the house because I have quite a mess, and I like to take some time, pick everything up, organize, and then that way we're not tripping over things. So thanks for coming along on our farmhouse renovation journey with us, guys. You're a huge blessing to us in our farmhouse. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys right back here in the next video. We upload a new video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Bye.